playPerez gives Astros hitting edge in World Series 112. Eduardo Perez breaks down why the Astros have the offensive advantage over the Dodgers in the World Series 112. The Los Angeles Dodgers had baseball's best record, 10,458, but the Houston Astros, 10,161, weren't far behind, setting up what should be great World Series. But who is going to come out on top? With the series starting Tuesday in LA 8 p.m. ET, Fox, we asked 35 of our experts to give their predictions. World Series winner, how many games, and MVP. Here's a breakdown of their answers along with some more insights on why some of them made their picks. Complete coverage of the 2017 playoffs. World Series winner. Our experts think the Dodgers will be celebrating again at the end of the World Series. Matt Slocum. Map photo. Dodgers 22, Astros 13, Dodgers in 7-7, Dodgers in 6-14, Dodgers in 5-1, Astros in 7-4, Astros in 6-8, Astros in 5-1. Dave, why are you picking the Dodgers to win the series? The Dodgers enter the series rested and ready and playing the same excellent baseball they played most of the summer. Manager Dave Roberts always had a plan: not too deep with his starting pitchers and then give the ball to Kenta Maeda, Brandon Morrow and Kenley Jansen, who have combined to allowed 5 hits in 21 and a third innings in the postseason. That late-game trio gives them the edge over the Astros. David Schoenfield, ESPN senior writer. Sarah, you not only picked the Astros but you also chose them in 5. Why do you think Houston will get it done that quickly? The Astros have momentum in their favor and I think it'll play a strong role. The Dodgers' pennant-clinching victory was convincing, but it happened a while ago. Since 2006, the World Series participant that clinched the pennant first has gone on to win the Fall Classic only once: the 2008 Phillies. Sarah Langs, ESPN Stats Information. Bradford, the Dodgers are the favorites according to our experts. What do you think gives them the edge in this series? The Yankees showed in the ALCS that the Astros' dynamic offense can be pitched to. Houston is an elite contact hitting team in a 2017 context, but the Dodgers, especially when their relievers are on the mound, have combined terrific defense with soft contact from opponents. I'm also concerned about the collective workload of the Houston pitching staff because the Astros have played 3 more postseason games than LA. As amazing as Justin Verlander has been, he enters the World Series with 230 innings pitched, including the playoffs. Finally, given the Astros' lack of a reliable bullpen lefty and the depth of a Dodgers bullpen that is firing on all cylinders, I like LA's ability to match up in the late innings, and I especially like the edge that Jansen enjoys over Ken Giles. I see this as a 4-7 inning series for Jansen, earning him the MVP. Bradford Doolittle, ESPN staff writer. And Drew, you just saw the Astros beat the Yankees in the ALCS. What makes you think they can finish the job in the World Series? With Justin Verlander and Dallas Keuchel pitching on the road, the Astros will pick off a game or 2 on the road. Then they will take care of business at home, where they are so tough. Andrew Marchand, ESPN senior writer. Who are you picking to win it all? These 2 great teams are so evenly matched that I'm not confident the difference between them would show up in a best-of-163-game series, let alone best-of-7. Given the benefits of home field and the extra days of rest and rotation setting, the Dodgers start with small edges. By the time the series goes back to Houston, those edges might well have flipped. Sam Miller, ESPN senior writer. If the Astros end up winning the World Series, Jose Altuve is a likely MVP pick. AP photo. David J. Phillip. Justin Turner 7, Clayton Kershaw 6, Jose Altuve 6, Kenley Jansen 3, Cody Bellinger 3, Carlos Correa 3, Yasiel Puig 2, Corey Seager 1, Justin Verlander 1, Dallas Keuchel 1, Josh Reddick 1, George Springer 1. Tim, you're one of 2 people to pick Yasiel Puig as the series MVP. Why is he your pick? Puig will be the World Series MVP because the sheer volume of his contributions will be impossible to ignore. He will do something, maybe several somethings, to enrage just about everyone over the course of the series, but he will also save several runs with his glove and his arm. He will continue his year-long penchant for big hits late in games, and he will demand attention because, whether you find him endearing or enraging, the camera is the one thing that loves him unconditionally. Tim Keown, ESPN senior writer. Mark, your MVP. Josh Reddick is probably the mostly unlikely pick. What makes you think Reddick will be the most valuable in the series? Reddick has multiple incentives to be a great player in this series. For one thing, he had an awful ALCS at the plate, and he's a better player than he's shown. 2, he told reporters that the Dodgers fan base didn't treat him well when he was there last season. Whether that's true or not is hard to assess, but what's most important is that he's got some extra motivation beyond winning a title. If he channels it right, he could be a star. He'll say he doesn't wins MVP. Mark Simon, ESPN Stats Information. Steve, you decided to go with rookie Cody Bellinger for your MVP. Why are you picking him in his first World Series? Bellinger's 2017 OPS .933 was second on the Dodgers only to Justin Turner's .945. He hits lefties as well as righties, and even though he's a rookie, he's remarkably loose. He's also been to the World Series before. His dad, Clay, played for the Yankees in 2000 and 2001. Steve Wolf, ESPN senior writer. Sarah, why Jose Altuve for World Series MVP? I am picking Altuve for World Series MVP because I think he will carry this team as he has done throughout the postseason. When they've been winning, he's played a huge role. If he picks up that honor, then takes the AL MVP award in November, he'll be the first player since Mike Schmidt in 1980 to win World Series MVP and his league's MVP award in the same season. It's happened 5 times total. Langs, we use cookies to help make this website better, to improve our services, and for advertising purposes. You can learn more about our use of cookies and change your browser settings in order to avoid cookies by clicking here. Otherwise, we'll assume you are okay to continue.